Right, this is Psycho Santa, aka Paul Scouten. Now I've penciled in another page of Dr. Cataclysmic from Valley of Lost Dreams, number 7. And yeah, this is Misty getting her line snapped. So yeah, sort of in the dyslexia sketch, she was leaning, the Shadow Andromeda was leaning over a bit more. She's sort of got this, her hair is sort of like these feathery things instead of the black spikes that Andromeda's got, and I wanted her head to be more of a human-sized head, even though it's a bald sort of head. So yeah, she's snapping Misty's line, and Dr. Cataclysmic is running over to her like, "Are you all right?" Which is quite interesting because, you know, he's usually a bit of a bastard. And at the end of this, on the last page, he's more or less saying to these girls, "Oh, do you want some weapons to kill each other?" type thing, because they're always fighting Misty and Andromeda. So yeah, so he's being sort of like, "Oh no, Misty's fallen over." But by the end of the episode, he's going to be like, "Oh, why don't you go and kill each other?" You know, in the bird men are sort of like, she's using a mind block type thing, and that's not many words on this page. Snap, Misty. Damn, she snapped my line type thing. And yeah, I think the feathers aren't too bad on here. I've got them coming. I've got the wings coming right out, and I've got maybe the forced perspective a bit better in this one. Yeah, she was very long and pushed back and very sort of tall, and none of the things were very stumpy. Maybe it's more coming around in the dyslexia sketch, but I've pushed her back in this one, and her head's going back and the arms are bigger, so her arms are coming out at you, and her knee type thing, and her legs going back and her head's going back, and wings are coming around. So that makes sense, sort of. And there's a few feathers flying off. And it looks like these bird people have got these little stands that they can fly over and stand on, like birds have sticks in their cages, you know. But yeah, so might need to just fill in that panel a little more. And yeah, it's a bit of a different set out, but there you go. Hey, Scouting, it's the 14th of April. I'd better do a bit of a disclaimer. So the stories in Valley of Lost Dreams number 7 are entirely fictional, created by Paul Scouten, copyright 2021. Valley of Lost Dreams number 7 was produced by Paul Scouten in 2021. Any similarity to other publications or real persons is purely coincidental. Characters, places, logos and names may not be reproduced without permission from Paul Scouten, copyright 2021. Rightio, so let's see what I've done today. And this is a penciled in page, so I'm getting near the end of Valley of Lost Dreams. And yeah, I have changed these around a bit. I did want Dr. Cataclysmic to be more monkey-like, so he's kind of human-like in some of these rough dyslexia sketches I've done. And I am bunching these up a bit in this issue, but yeah, I've got the focus more on this man saying, "I'll fly after her," and Dr. Cataclysmic's in the background going, "No, you might cause a space-time paradox" type thing. And so Rex goes after her, and then Rex comes back hour later saying, "Oh, I couldn't catch her. She's gotten away," type thing. And then Dr. Cataclysmic turns around and slaps these guys and puts them in cryo suspension. So yeah, there you go. So that's page number 11 of Valley of Lost Dreams number 7. But this is Dr. Cataclysmic, and he's asking Andromeda to find the shadow versions of these two, because they've travelled back in time, and the shadow versions are trying to steal Rex's ship. So that's where they get the quantum flyer from. And there you go. So that's my page for today. That's penciled in. Hopefully it doesn't look too bad. I did arrange this gutter here. I moved it over so that the words all fit in the panel, when you watch Kayfade, Ed Piskor goes on about you need to be able to read these things smoothly, and I quite often get my bubbles in the wrong places, and I'm more focused on the picture sometimes. I've got to try and get the bubbles lined up type thing, and so this bubble is pushed over a little bit, and yeah, the one that Rex is using is maybe should be coming out this way, but it's coming out that way. So you sort of read this. Hey Rex, have you got some cryo bins? Sure, they're out back, but maybe his face should be over here more. Maybe I should put his head over here so that it comes underneath this bubble. But hopefully that's readable. I've been Psycho Santa scouting, and this is the last pencil page of Dr. Cataclysmic for Valley of Lost Dreams #7. And yeah, this is Andromeda sending out her psycho strands. And well, I was calling this lady Misty before, and that was originally what I was going to call her, sort of a reference back to sort of Pokemon. But I noticed that I did change it when I actually put it in the story. I made it Nimix, so I've got her called Nimix in the first one. So I better make sure it's called Nimix when I get this going. But yeah, this is the girls fighting, and I sort of reversed this from the dyslexia sketches because you want your words not going anti-clockwise. You want them sort of going so that you're reading it down and not, I'll start in this corner and go around this way. The bitch and cow could be anywhere, but the this one here needs to be under this one. So that's what I've reversed it. So I've reversed it around so that the bubble is coming out underneath Dr. Cataclysmic's one. So this is the rest of the page. He's pushing them apart. He's telling them, "Oh, I'll give you some weapons and you can kill each other." And yeah, and then there's a couple of shots of the quantum flyer coming out of the big sword towers type thing, and flying off to the next space-time continuum. So yeah, there you go. That's the last pencil page. So I'll try. It's not too bad for a double rough, but I'll try and do some inking next week then. And I've been Psycho Santa. Don't forget to melt down all the cars and build moving walkways. See you later.